Welcome back on Good Morning Artesia. We have District 1 County Commissioner Ernie Carlson, who is with us today. And let's talk a little bit about yesterday's County Commission meeting, where there's some things that of interest, of note, that you want to mention that came out of the meeting yesterday.
Well, we did 2 resolutions. One in support of bringing the local school boards back the authority to make decisions on their own without the PED telling them what they're going to do. And the other one in support of having a state school board, which would be an elected position rather than an appointed position. So
kind of going back to the way that it was prior to this current configuration.
My whole deal is, why do you ever give up your right to vote on something? That just, talking about the PRC, I just can't believe that we as a state gave up our voting right on any position.
Right.
No matter what that is. Because I think elected position is a heck of a lot better than an appointed. Either way, I think at least you get a local representation by having an elected position.
Somebody or you can know, or you can meet or
that
talk
you trust.
to. Yeah.
Isn't that the thing? You want to be able to trust those people that you have in those positions.
Yeah.
And when you have no say whatsoever, and in it, you're at the, basically, you're at the mercy of whoever in this case, the governor decides to appoint, right?
That's correct.
So, I can't see how having that situation is a lot better and more responsive than having an elected official that you put in that position that you trust.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that. I think a lot of school districts and cities and counties have been jumping on board that bandwagon, and so
yes, I think they have and stuff. So anyway, I think those are a lot of the deals we have going for New Mexico. Obviously, the roads and all those things take up quite a bit of our time. But
sure. Well, you mentioned earlier how many miles of roads in Eddy County?
692 miles that we've repaired, replaced, and refurbished.
Wow, that's probably more than some states.
Yes. Yeah. So
that's one county in the state of New Mexico.
Yes. Yeah. We've really that's the number one strategic priority in Eddy County is the roads.
Yeah.
And the other ones is the emergency services and law enforcement. Those are the 3 priorities that we have, and I think that this commission has been very supportive of those 3 initiatives that we set for ourselves, and that's what it's about,
Yeah. Well, I know in a couple of the municipalities, Artesia and Roswell, for example, are having municipal elections right now. And it seems like Eddy County is blamed, or at least listed as a reason why the people running for mayor, they want more support for the law enforcement in their communities. And they keep saying, well, Eddy County doing this and Lee County doing this. And so I guess that's a good thing,
Hey, I want you to tell you we're 100%, 1,000% behind law enforcement in Eddy County. As a matter of fact, just here a few meetings ago, the sheriff was there and was desperately needing additional personnel. He asked for 4. He needed 8. We gave him 6.
It sounds like a compromise.
Yeah, well, we want to be,
right.
We wanted to give him more than the minimum because we want, so we'll give him those, those other 2 probably in the next fiscal year. That'll all come about. But yeah, anything that I don't think there's been since I've been on the commission, there has not been anything that the sheriff has come to the board with that we haven't been 100% supportive of the sheriff.
Yeah.
The same way with our first responders. I don't think that there's been anything that the first responders has come to the commission and asked for are needed, that we haven't been 100% supportive, because those guys are out there putting their rear ends on the line every day. And the least that we can do is make them the best trained and best equipped force, whether it's the first responders, emergency services, or law enforcement. Is the best we can do is to support those guys and make them the best that they can be. You know, it's kind of like the old Army deal, be the best you can be.
Right.
That's what we want from our law enforcement, and we want from our emergency services people.
Well, and I know it helps with things like insurance rates for the citizens of the county.
Right.
If you've got good, well-equipped volunteer fire departments and things like that. Plus,
Yes.
you touched on it earlier, just with all the activity down south of Loving, having more quicker access to some of the emergency personnel has I'm sure, helped out a tremendous amount.
Right.
In there. Well, we've got less than a minute left. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
I just want to say that I think that we're in a good position financially in Eddy County. We're going to continue to do the things that we've been doing, and hopefully it's good for the citizens. I think it is, and so hopefully they feel the same way.
Very good. Ernie Carlson, District 1 County Commissioner, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to wrap up the 8 o'clock hour